Welcome to the December 2026 energy forecast. How you feeling? Ooh, it's really fun. Spirit's already showing me bunnies for December. Now, bunnies have a few different meanings to a few different people, but one of the things I really enjoy about bunnies is when you see one, you never know which way it's going to go. You never know which way it's going to go. And that is one piece of the symbolism that bunnies represent. Also, bunnies are very soft, very, very soft. And it also represents the fact that there is a beautiful softening happening in our world, a beautiful softening. Now, sometimes in order for the softening to show up, things need to burn down. November's energy was very, very interesting. A lot of deep truths, a lot of ahas, a lot of insights. We are still a big part of the shedding season, year of the snake 2025. December brings a little bit of hot fire. It's that when we think of fire when it comes to energy work, I want you to remember it's in a healing way because I think as humans we have a very natural response to be like, "Oh, fire, don't singe me, don't burn me, don't turn things to a crisp." One of the beautiful aspects of fire energy when it comes to healing and when it comes to December is that it's helping burn away, turn into smoke, alchemize into the ethers all the little final aspects of things. If you feel like you've been needing help shedding some things, lean on December's energy. What's really powerful about this is that from December, we hop into the 2026 year. Now, you and I know it's the Gregorian calendar. You and I know that all of the other ancient cultures do not share the same calendar as we do. But guess what? As a collective, the energy and the momentum moves us towards a, air quotes, new year. This year, energetically for 2026, is the year of alchemization. That's the beauty of December. Don't skip it. Think about what do I want to bring forward into 2026 and what do I not want to bring forward. Ask the energy of December from your inner light. What other things am I ready to let go of? But the bigger question is, what is it making space for? When you let go of things, when you burn them, it's an honoring. It is a ceremony. It is not, well, let me just burn this away so that I can be financially abundant, meet my life partner, etc., etc. Think of instead about I'm alchemizing this energy so I can culminate more genuine, authentic love in my life, more laughter, more fun, more clarity, more ease, whatever it is you desire. When we get to this refined phase of alchemization and we realize wow, I'm a very powerful person. Look at that. Looky here. Broke my sweet mind out of the matrix. I'm consciously creating in this world. Now what? Now what? Remember that the true unknown, the true future is actually unknown. It is known in your heart as an essence of a feeling and an inner truth, but the logic that follows it should actually be unknown. What I mean by this is, in any given moment, you and I can re-alchemize a relationship, progress we've been making, our health, our well-being, our friendships, our financial future, all of it. All of it. And so, what I invite you to think about is as you lean into this energy, let it be good for you. Gosh, December, crispy, settling old things. The fire is going to find the nooks and crannies of your energy world, your experience that are just ready to be let go of. Now, always make sure you go to your inner light and make sure it's the energy of XYZ, energy of the fire December energy versus, actual fire. But be very intentional about that and ask for it to find the nooks and crannies within, oh gosh, pardon me, the guides are saying within your soul. Okay, then. Okay, then. This really does happen around the December timeframe. I find clients really do deep level soul work. Maybe I should do a live, like a soul retrieval type session in December. Should I do that? Yeah, I'm kind of getting a yes. That'll be interesting. Back on this journey, remember that at any time, anything can shift and alchemize. That's the beauty of your experience now. You have clarity of self, clarity of truth, clarity of your intuition. Now we create from a space of our heart. And our heart says we are in constant co creation with each other, with the universe, with ourselves. You may find a new home to move into and absolutely love it and decide it's your forever home. And then at the same token, you may be surprised and 3 years down the road find that it's time to remodel it or move again. You weren't expecting that. That is the part where you stay in your heart and you say, oh, this place feels good. This place feels good for a long time. But the truth is that the future is unknown because I co create in the most positive and unexpected ways at all times. This, oh, it feels like a little forecast that packed a big punch. A big punch. I thought we were going to get into a lot more detail. I'm not gonna lie. I really did. I thought there was a lot more to be shared. Well, okay, this is the perfect example of how you follow your heart, follow your energy, as I was doing, as I always intuit live these sessions. And I do write things down from time to time because sometimes the guides are like, we need to make sure you get this one right, Emily, so write it down. But the fact of the matter is the fact that this is the overarching message is the power of you in alignment, and the power, and it's the unknown gets to be fun, it gets to be exciting, and it also gets to be better than you could have ever expected. Happy December energies. I would love to hear how this podcast felt for you, how this episode felt for you. Be sure to follow along and share with people who are also on this empowered journey to talk about these things. Talk to each other about what do you feel like's been burning away? What's been showing up? Also, in what nature are things showing up for you? Because oftentimes we think of manifestation as something physical in our hand, and it's not always that. It is not always that. When we become conscious creators, one of the most important things you can do is look for the fullness of the experience. Therefore, it's not just about the one thing you wanted to manifest, but how it's showing up beautifully in your life in so many different ways. That's how you find true joy. Happy December. It has been so great to connect here. If this episode resonated with you, please be sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with someone who you want to have more of these chats with. And as you move throughout your day, remember, your energy is your superpower. As you pay attention to it and trust it, you can watch your entire life begin to transform.